after procedure creation, that the procedure that we have created. So now I'm going to show you that how you can create the procedure for your database. This time I'm going to create procedure for the database, and in this segment I will show you how you can insert the records. So for this I have to create a table into the database. Suppose this is the table having 4 attributes or 5 attributes, whatever. So I will show you that how you can create the procedure for your table basically. So for this you need to know how to create the tables, then how to create the procedure by which you can insert the record. So this time I'm going to create the procedure for database, especially for the record insertion, and the rest of the operation you have to do it by your own. So I'm going to tell you how you can insert the record through the procedure. So firstly, I will show you number one how you can create the table, then number two how you can create the procedure. So let me create the table first. So for this I'm going to recalize. Here you have to just click on either schema. Okay, you have to click on a schema, or you can click on my session. You have some already created program. If you haven't created any kind of program for table creation, just click on schema. You have clicked the schema. Here you can find a option create database object. Create database object. Just click on this. You will find some more option related to the database object. Here you can find option of table. Even you can also find the option for procedure creation, but I will show you by coding how you can create the procedure. So for this you have to create the table first. So you have to click on table. Just click on this table. So now there is a interface by which you can design the table. So here your table name should be, so what table name you want for your program. uh, you are MCA AI and ML. So I'm going to write table AI ML. AI ML. So this is the name of the table. Here column number. So your ID should be there. See, either you can write varchar or you can write number. This is up to you. So filhal, for a while, I'm going to take as a var. You can take as a number, not an issue. If you will allow null, or if you want to make it as a primary key, yes, I want to make it as a primary key. And if you want to make primary key of any of the field, then null value is not going to be allowed. Fine. Okay. Second, your name. Again, name should be varchar. Name should be a repeated values. Email, your email, then your phone number, or your, suppose your address, then your contact. Contact. Contact number also can be a number, what I have written as varchar. Varchar. See guys, one, two, three, four, five. Five fields I have taken in your table. If you want to more, then you can write it here. And if still these fields are not sufficient, you can add some more into your table. Just wait, I think there are some noise over there. Yes. So if you want some more column, you can do it from here. And if it is not sufficient, you can add more column from here also. In this example, I am okay with the five fields. I have taken the name of table AINML. I just want to generate SQL. So when you are going to click on generate SQL, you will see there is a SQL query is going to be written on the editor like this. This is the SQL query we have. So now I have to execute the SQL query, and as a result, actually I will get a table having five fields. So let me execute this. Run. Table created. No record is there. So first I just want to insert one or two records manually. Then I will do it by uh, not an issue. I will do insert the record by the procedure. So first I want to show you that there is no record inside the table from AI ML. When I'm going to write the query for the selection of the table, means I want to fetch the record from the table, because there is no record in the table, so nothing is going to be fetched. So I want to execute this query, so I have to select this statement only. Again repeating, I have to select this statement only, then I have to click on run. No data form, because there is no record. Fine. Now let me create the procedure for this. So again, what I have to do for writing the procedure, just write create or replace either in the capital or lower letter. This is up to you. It is not a mandatory kind of a thing that you have to create a procedure by writing a capital letter. See, you can, in the previous lecture, I have created the procedure by writing it into the capital letter. This time I am using a small letter. So nothing problematic in this. You are free. So create or replace procedure, suppose insert insert record. Insert record is going to be used as a procedure. Then you can write is or as. This time, in the previous example I have taken is. This time I'm going to take name. Previous I have used as. Now this time I'm using is. And because this is previously I have created the procedure without parameter, but this time I will going to create with the help of parameter. So one more thing, if you want to take the name of the procedure inside the inverted comma, you can also take, or this is also going to be work, as you can see in the previous lecture, or you can do it. So every possible things I'm going to tell you like this. Now you have to write a parameter parenthesis here, because you have to you are creating procedure for insertion the record. How many fields you have taken in the table? Five. So here you have to take five parameter. So parameters should be same as you have taken in the name, because you are writing procedure for the insertion. So every time when you are going to call the procedure, your record is going to be inserted. ठीक है, तो आपको इसमें क्या लेना पड़ेगा, आपका टेबल के fields or इसके fields should be same. So how you can write it here? See, the first is your first field is ID, and this is of. You have to write in, then data type. So what's type you have taken? Varchar 2. Simple. Then comma. Attribute number second. What is the second? Name. In which data type? This is also in the varchar 2. Third. Third is your email. Email in what is the data type of email? Again, it's a varchar 2. Then third is, oh sorry, fourth is address. In varchar 2. See, this should be equivalent to the attribute of the table. If any mismatch is going to be here, your procedure will not going to work. So you have to very careful. The fifth field is contact end var char 2. Simple. Now you have created the procedure. You have created the procedure. Yes. What you want to do with the procedure? Check. Now I'm going to write a begin. Now you have to write the code that you want to do through a procedure. So actually I'm writing a procedure for the insertion for the insertion. So I have to write a SQL query here, insert into, what is your name of table? AIML. AIML. What should be the values? 5 values should be there. The first value will going into the ID. Second value that I will pass, it will taken care by the name, and third value is held by the email. Fourth value will hold by the address, and fifth value will hold by the content. So these are the 5 attributes. Okay? Yes. So you have created the procedure. Now you have to end the procedure. Again, let me check once. You have created or replaced the procedure. What is the name of your procedure? Insert a record. In this procedure, you have supplied all the attributes of the table with their data types. Yes, you have supplied. Let me check whether it's equivalent to the table. ID, name, email, address, ADDRES, and contact. Okay, that's fine. All the 5 attributes are there. Now what I want to do with the procedure, I want to insert the record. So I have written SQL query here, insert into table. Table is AIML. The value should be ID, name, email, address, contact. That's fine. That's fine. So let me execute this procedure first. Just I have selected the statement from 12 to 16. I'm just going to click on run.
सर कॉन्टेक्ट का मीनिंग रॉन्ग है.
Okay, CONT ACT. स्वामी चेक कर लो. ACT, yeah, ठीक है. Yes, procedure created. Your procedure has been created. बस आपने प्रोग्राम बना लिया. Now you have created the program. Whenever if there is need to write the, insert the record inside the database, you have to just call this procedure by passing the value. How you can do? Means now you have to call the procedure. So as I already told you, if for calling, what you have to write? Begin, name of the procedure, then end. If it is parameter, then you have to supply the parameter inside the procedure. So same thing, begin, then what is the name of procedure? Insert record. Then then write the record that you want to insert. First of all, ID 101, then name, suppose Dr. Anand, email anand@gmail. Third is address Chandigarh. Third, contact 800. This is the first record that I want to insert from the procedure. Now see, if you will see these three lines. You can't predict what should be the name of the table, what should be the name of the database. With me? So this is the benefit of the procedure. Means you have to just concentrate on these three lines. You cannot find name of table here. You cannot find name of the database here. So this is the advantage of procedure also. Once you have written, now every time you have to call this procedure only. No need to call the SQL query again and again. Let me execute this. So I'm going to select only these three statements. Going to execute. Must be declared. Insert record. The rest will check out. Insert record. I'm going to copy this. Must be identifier, must be declared identifier.
Address of the value, where the value will be stored, then it will be entered by the user. Okay? So here it will
Sir,
say
please
that
check the spelling of Dr. Anand.
when the value entered by the
नहीं उससे कोई फर्क नहीं होता, तो स्ट्रिंग जा रहा है ना.
address, so that's why we use the ampersand sign in the
This is the value basically.
okay.
Whatever value you can write, you can do. Like this also you can insert.
सर 101 के साथ कोलन आएगा.
हाँ सबके साथ आएगा. Colon is not, this is the comma. Quotes आएगा because every entry is in the varchar. See, every record is basically associated to varchar. So if varchar is there,
Sir,
then
सर
colon
इंसर्ट
is going-
रिकॉर्ड के साथ डबल कोट्स तो नहीं आएगा?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, वो नहीं आएगा. अभी भी ठीक हो जाएगा. रुको. Insert record. Insert into AIML value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and okay begin insert record. इसमें नाम छोटा कर लूँ इसका. रिकॉर्ड कर लूँ सर. Created record.
While writing, see, while writing a single statement, there is no compulsion to add the certificate. Okay, there is no compulsion to add the certificate. When you are doing both in the, when you are doing both in one line, then there is a
Yes. A statement processed. तो डबल कोड मत लगाना. Do not abide double code. अब how I can check कि whether my procedure has worked or not? I have to just write select from AI and ML. Just execute this. The statement processed. Now see, there is a record. Dr. Anand. Now there is a record in the table. Once again, I am going to call the procedure by different values. Dr. Shukla, Dr. Dia.anand@gmail.com, Chandigarh. This time I'm going to change it from Karim. So once again I have to execute this. अभी प्रोसीजर बन चुका है, तो इस प्रोसीजर को no need to execute again and again. You have executed already. So whenever you require, you have to just execute these three lines by different values. So just click on this. A statement processed. Now select the write the select query to check whether there are the record in the table or not. execute on run, you will see there are the 2 records now. Fine. So by this way, you will manage to create the procedure, and you have connected with the database, and you are managed to insert the record by the procedure into the database. So what I'm going to do it here, I'm just going to give you the code also, so that it will be easy for you to write the procedure for all the remaining operation, like select for the selection of the record, for record deletion, for record updation. Now you have to create the procedure for the remaining operation. It is very similar. You have to just change in the query only. Okay. So if that statement is going to be changed, every statement will remain same almost as per your table. So इतना insertion वाला procedure, I hope it is very clear to you guys how we can create a procedure for our record insertion also. So now I have told you first of all how you can create the basic procedure. Then we have executed this procedure also in the previous program, and at this time I will secondly I will show you, I have shown you how you can create table. Third, as a number third, I have shown you how you can create a procedure for insertion of the record, then how you can call the record, and I have shown you how you can check the record that has inserted into